Like
Mhm.
he all of his setups and like kill moves are like very specific situations. It's like, nah, I don't want to do this. I just want to slap people around his dag. Nah, not for me. But I appreciate those who are willing to stick it out and like put in the effort to Tigray, because when he works, he's really cool.
Yeah.
But right now, it looks like we're watching Benjawin, and I have to check Maaiiker. Okay, I was like, who's this?
Epic specimen gamer. I love a specimen. Okay. This interesting. I know Azula's game plan. She doesn't like mix it up too much. She's just super solid. Like gets you in the air, juggles you with a lot of light up air. There we go. Gerald. He's got that nair. I'm trying to think if he has a lot of good like burst options to get away from stuff like that. He can definitely mix up his landing with like skateboard.
Gerald is projectile pressure the character. All of his like moves and stuff are like deceptively safe, and he can just.
Oh, that sounds like a me character more than anything.
Yo, you might really like his dash attack. It has like no end lag.
I was never a big fan of Hey Arnold. That wasn't my show.
I never seen the show really. It seems like fine or whatever. I don't know. I missed it.
It was a product of you saw it when it came out, and then that was it.
I guess so.
Ooh, I watched it a few times on Nick Rewind, but my favorite shows on Nick Rewind were, Angry Beavers, Real Monsters, Cat Dog. I watched Ren and Stimpy was too much for me. I thought it was scary.
Oh.
But, I watched everything else. I was also scared of Cat Scratch because of the episode where
That's the one that I like.
Gordon got like a broccoli allergy or something. That scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Rings a bell.
Yeah.
Huh.
But going back to the match here, whoa! Going for the side B.
Love the attempt. You never see that, and it unfortunately didn't work, and maybe that's why. But looked cool. Would love to see more attempts like that.
Gerald is definitely a stylish character. I will give him that. Despite how busted he is a very stylish character. I don't get bored watching him.
Oh, for sure. Like, I have no attachment to the show, and I think Gerald has straight up, like, ended up being either my favorite or, like, second favorite character in this game. He's so...
From what I remember, his playstyle very much fits his character, which is always something you look to see.
Yeah. He's got all this zany stuff he can throw, and he can also get where he wants to go with this skateboard. Well, there is risk, because, like, he can't dodge during it or anything, so he's totally vulnerable. Oh my gosh. And then up close.
And we have Azula here, who is just, what if we put Akuma in a plat fighter, and then they just roll with that?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, wow, these two have really gone back and forth pretty even right now.
Oh, speaking of Akuma, low health.
Yeah, both Akuma and Azula, well, I guess health. Azula is light, which is
light, yeah. Would be translate to lightweight.
Yeah. I love how like she's built very faithful to the show. I think this game does a great job at that, where like she can't afford to make too many mistakes. She's got this like she's got a lot of pressure from her dad and everything. And in this game, being a light fast faller that's gonna like get comboed and die early, and she has a limited recovery, she just cannot afford to make too many mistakes. She's gonna get punished hard. Like there.
We've seen kind of a Gerald renaissance lately, where all of these like Gerald players are coming into like top 8.
Yes.
Just as like, and it helps because Gerald is a very, very good character, but like also just the fact that I don't think he's like, he definitely takes a little bit of work. Like I think to get a hand of his projectile game and stuff, he's not as brain dead as people say he is. Like he does take a little bit of skill to get all those like pressure situations.
His little forehead always disturbed me more than anything. It leads to a lot of questions that I don't want answers to.
His little head stump.
Yeah.
It's very mysterious.
Very mysterious. He's a Lego.
Oh.
He's a Lego. That's my explanation. He has a little stump on his head because he's a Lego.
Interesting theory.
He could be like Marge. He could be like Marge, where he's just like, it's just very high up.
I feel like if he got shot, then it would just be one huge bump. Like he wouldn't have any. His skull is just that like lemon shade, but his headstone is just one huge like femur.
You don't think he'd have like the rabbit ears or anything? Maybe he's got rabbit ears in
He
there.
got one rabbit ear.
Whoa, one big rabbit ear.
Oh, what was that? That's Orbulon. He's got the Orbulon head.
Oh,
I love WarioWare.
yay!
To be fair, Gerald does feel like you're playing a WarioWare minigame. It's like, dodge this. It's like, if you fail, you get touch attached.
For sure. I love too all the stuff he does up close, even though it does feel kind of bullshit that his dash attack has like no end leg, but he goes right into like the slide, and then he does up with the like basketball spin, and then that goes into the like up B. Like he flows really well. I love his combos
Yeah.
up close.
But this is I'd say this is a very Benjawin favored stage because Azula's up air is the size of the
Yes.
entire platform.
And also really, yes, that exactly. When you pop Azula here, she, being the fast follower she is, she actually like falls directly onto these platforms, giving Benjawin a lot of tech situations to cut people's combos off early. Really helps Benjawin
Correct.
out. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Not falling fast enough there, though. I am.
It's funny because, like, I know the context of the stage because I love LT Gray. I watched the show like
Yeah.
twice now.
That
But,
was the one. That was LP Gray,
is-
I was Invader Zim. Those are my two guys.
Mm-hmm.
It is funny that like there's a legal stage just literally just kind of it just looks like hell. Like I think that's
Yes.
just funny. Like,
Yeah, so beautiful and very funny. And I also don't know.
So beautiful.
I know it like doesn't exactly make sense. I don't think, but I like to think like Azula loves this stage, and I like to think that the lava like powers her up a bit or something.
I think that's
yeah,
how
'cause she is a
it works.
firebender. Yeah, she's a
Yeah.
firebender. So
Is that? I guess I don't totally know Avatar rules. Like, are
Avatar
Makes
was not
sense.
my show. That was my brother 100%. He loves
Mm.
Avatar. I got him an Aang plushie at Combo Breaker when I
Aw.
went. Yeah, but he loves Appa. He loves Momo.
oh my, no
all
way.
those
The
characters. But me, Avatar was too adult for me when I was little. I would watch SpongeBob and Jimmy Neutron. And
Oh,
Really?
oh
I was an
my,
Avatar watcher.
that was a pretty combo. Oh my, that was a pretty zero to death. Oh my gosh,
I was allowed to watch Avatar. I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
really?
yeah,
Mhm.
Mona, believe it or not, is I had to introduce her to SpongeBob, the Golden Age SpongeBob seasons. It was
Aw.
very fun.
I can imagine maybe like one of the gross SpongeBob episodes was maybe caught, and then like okay,
I
well, this is
think
all
the first one they ever put on, like they didn't know anything. They put it on. It was like Sailor Talk or something.
Oh, so
Aw.
enough.
cute. Okay.
That's an unfortunate episode.
Ooh,
Ooh, ballin'.
yo,
Yeah.
really
Ballers.
good stuff. This too. I'm worried in this matchup. When Gerald has fantastic combos, and as we've covered, is like pretty good at any range, and then Azula, she gets punished hard. So like that really leads into those things like that really cool zero to death we saw on
Yeah.
Benjawin's third stock. I don't. This is. I don't know if this is an even matchup or what it is, but like, I just am instinctively, like, I feel like Gerald does better here.
I mean, I feel like getting in on Gerald is just very difficult in a lot of situations because